Good afternoon. My name is Whitfield Grant. For the past many weeks, I've been sending tweets here talking about we need to hold Senate Republicans accountable for their violation of their oaths of office. And for whatever reason, most people don't pay attention, but that's okay. I've said that the Senate Republicans need to be held accountable to the United States Code, and no one pays attention. They think it's maybe a joke or something, but that's not the case. So this morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you a section of the United States Code that specifies what happens when you engage in obstruction of justice. The United States Code, Title 18, states that it is clear that someone obstructs justice when that person has a specific intent to obstruct or interfere with a judicial proceeding. For a person to be convicted of obstructing justice, that person must not only have the specific intent to obstruct the proceeding, but that person must know that the proceeding was actually pending at the time, and there must be a connection between the endeavor to obstruct justice and the proceeding, and the person must have knowledge of this connection. Very clear. Okay? On 3 occasions, the general will of the people has been abrogated so that the Senate Republicans can do what they want. One was when we had the Senate confirmation of Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The people wanted there to be a more extensive investigation, and the Senate Republicans said no. Number 2, the impeachment trial of Donald Trump. 75% of the people wanted there to be witnesses. The Senate Republicans said no. Also during that time, each one of the senators had to swear an oath to provide impartial justice during the proceeding of the impeachment trial before John Roberts, the Supreme Court Chief Justice. And what did they do? They did what they wanted anyway. Chief Justice Roberts is sitting there scratching his head saying, what in the world did I just preside over? Okay? Number 3, the confirmation of Amy Coney Barrett as now a seated Supreme Court Associate Justice. 74% of the people said no confirmation at this time, and the 51, then 53, now 51 senators remaining after the election said no. We're going to do what we want. We don't give a damn about the will of the people. They threw us under the bus. We, the people, have the general will of we, the people, has to be monitored and paid attention to at all times. The Senate Republicans cannot do whatever they damn well please to screw us, the people. It's not acceptable anymore. It's not. Okay? And now everyone is talking about, the only way we can get control of the Senate is to elect the 2 senators on the runoff election on January 5th. But let me tell you, people, both of those people will be defendants in an action to remove them from office for their violation of their oaths of office and engaging in obstruction of justice. It's what we need to do in order to preserve the credibility, the integrity, and the longevity of our country. We need to stop this madness once and for all and stop allowing these people to do what they damn well please. Mitch McConnell just said in Congress today, if someone has a problem with the government, bring an action before the court. Okay, so guess what? We're going to bring an action in the court. And the court action is going to say. 51 Republican senators have engaged in the violation of their oaths of office on multiple occasions. They have not represented the will of the people, and as such have engaged in an actual and clear obstruction of justice to the detriment of the people of this country. It's time for us to recognize that we have power. We showed the world that we have the power, and the world is now welcoming us back into the world as a whole, because we did the right thing and elected Joe Biden. But now we have to finish the job, and that job is critically important. The senators who engaged in this continuous and unbelievable, egregious obstruction of justice need to be held accountable. That is what the general will of the people is. When we elect a legislative body and a legislative representative government, the people must be able to hold their representatives strictly accountable for their actions. They can't go do what they want to do when they want to do it for their own pecuniary interest. That doesn't work anymore. Okay? We the people have awakened. As they said in the movie Dune, the sleeper has awakened. The people are not going to allow this crap to go on anymore. And maybe when we do that, we as the people can finally get together and work together, because the will of the representative government is ours. It doesn't belong to the senators. It doesn't belong to representatives. It doesn't even belong to the Supreme Court justices. They all represent the will of the people. That is critical. We must understand this, people. It's so important for us to understand that to preserve our society, to preserve our culture, to preserve the United States of America, so that it may long endure, we the people have to act, and we have to act now. Shortly, my new book, Unprecedented Abuse of Power, will come out. And in that book is a very clear definition, a roadmap of how we, the people, need to be able to take the power into our hands to make sure we clear the decks of the muck that the Senate Republicans have laid upon us. I don't want to hear about Mitch McConnell anymore. I don't want to hear about Ted Cruz. I don't want to hear about John Cornyn. I don't want to hear about Tom Cotton or any of these guys. They're all crazy because they are supporting, effectively, the Confederate States of America. Oh my God, this is the United States of America. This is not something out of the 19th century. No, this is today, 2020. We need to get our act together and do it right now. And yes, we will prevail. That's the important thing that we, the people, must understand. The general will of the people is the supreme law of the land. And our Constitution is there to make sure that it is properly held in good esteem for procedural capacity to make sure that we do the right thing. The Senate Republicans have not done that. Their time is up. People, stand up. It's our time. We have to preserve our country, and it's critical. Thank you.